different. Despite being an affiliate, you know? Really doesn't. Despite many new options appearing, like being able to do charity streams, and why is it... Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate that I did not turn the thing on. And this thing's not gonna turn on, that is... Oh no, there it is. Not gonna click on fucking continue, because I was doing some stuff earlier. And I have a feeling that this webcam is too massive for what it is trying to be. Problem is that how much do I downsize it? Oh, it's even... One... Yeah, I mean, you do have to fucking downsize it. Oh, I really do hate that. Trying to scale it down is one of the worst things in the world to do. Because Howie's not here. I do not know how good this is, because I'm trying to do it relative to a lot of things. So yes, situation with affiliate. Happened not long after the last stream. I was scared that it wasn't going to happen because I was close. I just genuinely thought there was going to be a chance of it going on to 2.99. Because I swear it was on 2.98. So, I'm glad it happened. I'm glad Amasa sorted all of the affiliate stuff out before this stream happened. Because I had to do stuff like going out the payment information. And seeing as you don't get to sort any of that out until you become affiliate, meaning that, oh, you can do charity streams? I likely would do one at some point in the future, just don't know which charities yet, because I've got put a few in mind, and also I guess, yeah, it's actually charity streams, and also whether or not to do 12-hour charity streams or not. I likely would in the future. As of right now, I'm just gonna keep that on the back burner because I don't pull in enough to get donations coming in at all. 16 damage! Now imagine that on the fucking Iron Golem. And this is just against the fucking Boulder Knights. It's interesting that these, well, actually, like, I know they're in the parish, but weird that they're in this one section of Sense Fortress and then never appear again. Okay, I was struggling on New Game Plus in my own time with like Demon's Grey Axe. Like, what is suggested to be amongst the best weapons to use on New Game Plus. And I thought that was somehow struggling. Clearly I forgot about how this was struggling because it'd been a week. Oh fuck. Good thing I have a stone armor just to full on eat that. Because of a layer plan, I guess I am going to go down here and deal with a card. And also this handsome fella. I can't even backstab. That's at least one thing I would attempt to rely on. And I can't do that. No, someone would be saying, oh, best way to fix the situation is to do fathering. No, not fathering. A tissue situation. Could do that, but I don't have the skills to dodge enough to get, like, the one hits. Because it really just makes it that you will one hit from death. And in my situation, whenever I am one hit from death, that just means, okay, the enemy now has a 99% chance of hitting you regardless of what they do. So just suffer. I can't dodge because I don't spend hours and hours wondering, like, oh, which specific attack plan this guy's gonna do. Okay, I can stop. I can flinch him if I can get off foreign. That's still overall shit. And I could, well, actually, it would take way too much effort to get this to plus 15. I'm mainly saying that because of the ghosts. Literally, the ghosts are that bad. I would know, considering I'm pretty sure my previous like challenge runs have suggested how bad it is to fucking deal with the fucking ghosts in this game. This one. Yes. Oh my. I should be dead. I should be dead. Oh. Yep, 66 damage, and it's not even like we're fighting Pavel, where that was even slower. Well, at least then it was guaranteed if it was one shot or not, because in most cases it was a one shot. Oh, you cheeky mugger. I can get 133 with two-handed riposte. Well, parry, but that's just proving how bad it is. Because I already pointed out so many. Oh my god, I just realized I haven't even started fucking recording. That is how bad this is. That is how. That is how fucked up I feel like I am now feeling. Well then. Allow me to start the recording now. And what I'm annoyingly gonna have to fucking do is in post, add the bit that was supposed to have been recorded onto it. Because I don't know how at times I just fucking forget. I really don't. Like, what is it with me at times? Just forgetting recording. Because it's either like to like full on not forget to record. It's either start the recording at the same time as the stream, which because of what I have at the start does not work, and anytime I'd be fine with it if it was for YouTube streaming. But because I don't do YouTube streaming, because I'm not a partner, I mean I have to do one or the other. Can't do both as of yet, because I don't think it can do that. And I think it was only recent that they allowed Twitch partners to go stream to YouTube as well. But god, that was like extra 10 minutes. Or actually, my other option is to not doing from post-processing, just link, just have it as an unlisted video and just attach it to this video link. That is my best option to save me more time rather than degrading this footage. Being surprised at how he has not turned up at all. Yeah, professional, unprofessional, keeping to it. But at least I was able to remember to fucking record like when gameplay actually decided to start. Not have it so that it started like many days later. Oh, yep, if I don't get rid of this fucker, it's just gonna make my already terrible fire iron golem worse. It's like, if people think this takes long with plus 10 regular weapons, oh boy. This is just a regular enemy. And I've only just now done like 25% of his health. Of course you do that thrashing when I can't reach your fucking head. Said I can just attack your ass. I've done like now 40%. Of course, I can do the kicking when I don't intend to. And yet with what check, I end up fucking attacking it. I mean, it's a good thing I still have mid-roll, despite, you know, having, what, yeah, full stone. Oh god, that actually did quite a bit, oh shit. Those kicks are definitely powerful. And I done what, 60% now? It's like 72 is what you normally see. I'm about a fifth of the damage. Well, I'm just guessing. There is no accuracy with that information. That's the part where I can say I can be professional. Not the part of completely forgetting that I need to start recording when the game fucking starts. Well, yeah, that timeline chunking is gonna be helpful amongst my other two, meaning that I can get it to plus 12 if I were to choose. Also, I might as well just go back because I am very much in need. Oh. Wait, where is he? Don't care, and also there's 5 ones of just killing me. Like the ones outside, because I happen to be recording on bonfire night. Okay, we can get one more in. And it does not matter which one it is. Okay. Still weird that freaking a kill and reversing following. Your arm just goes through the fucking sword. Like, I know it's because I say that close, but they didn't think to readjust it. Because it's like one of those we're trying to walk through, it doesn't work. But because of animation just does not care. Yeah, it's like, we're not gonna fix that, it'd just be funny. put your bets in now for whether I can beat this boss first try, with or without sending him to his death. Okay, him looking like that really doesn't seem like one is just full of like proper iron rather than in the boss fight when it seems like it's black iron. Like he seems shiny there, or at least more light grey, and then when you actually decide to fight him, it's oh no, my eyes are just weird thinking it was close to dark unless you get up closer. I am just waiting for the fucking grab, that'll be funny. Oh, yeah, there was a grab. And there. Please, I think. Oh god, I just about dodged that. Didn't dodge that though, because that was a golem axe to the face. Side note, this music is fucking awesome. Dun, dun. Look how much damage. Oh my god. Well, I completely forgot to add in the fact that I could just roll off myself. That's exactly what I needed to fucking see. Yep, let's go in with one less SS less and all that damage completely undone. It's a good thing I can just run straight in and not give a shit about his first attack. Because I think almost all the time it just doesn't hit. Oh, fuck off. Okay, that did over half health. I'm trying to figure out if this is worse than the two boss fights I've had before. Difficult to say off the start, because damage-wise, it seems like I can get more done. Because not like with Gaping Dragon where I had to try and make sure I wasn't just gonna get smacked. Like comboed. If I had like fine resin onto this, great. But I would most of the time just do that if I had warp. But considering he's a boss that you need to beat. Oh, fuck off. Yep. Anyone who had the bets for me being the first try, you just fucking lost massively. Because really, I didn't see myself being the first try. This isn't fucking what? I don't think even Capital is. Hardly any of the bosses are being first tries. Well, yeah, the first one was maybe one other. Cause okay, why is it most of the time like it doesn't affect you because it just hits the wall in front, and then that one chance. I was out of range of that. I don't know how I was in range of the fucking grab, but I just about survived. So I can do roughly the same amount of damage every time. Ah! Ah! At least it gives me enough time to heal myself. Oh, I rolled out of range for that. And yet somehow, no. Oh, good thing I have so much points that I can just eat that, but my health said otherwise. So much points to just phase through it like I didn't, like, get hit for the inside to be like, I have broken every single bone in my body. Can I not do enough damage? Actually, just saying, this boss museum playing like one more time, like for what's trading, and also I can't do enough damage to make the fucker fall. I seriously can't. I genuinely thought I was gonna have a chance of making the fucker fall off. Oh, I do now, but it's not gonna be enough. I'm not gonna be able to do enough damage. I'm seriously, I'm not going to. Where he is now, if he falls backwards, he can... No! No! I think that's my worst problem. I can do enough to get the first part, but then I literally just cannot do enough to make him fall. But then it's like, where he is... Oh god. Nope, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Or not. I've done just under half. Looks like it. And it's not nothing, no. I have not gotten the fucker to fall off yet. That is the worst part. I got close, but I just never did enough. Like, for a normal weapon, you know, like the fucking club that is quite literally better than this unupgraded, it'd be fine. Oh, man's game to be close to stumbling now. Problem is that I can't do enough. No matter how much I fucking do, I can get close. Oh, what? How was I in oh, come on. I died with 4 bars fucking remaining. Well, I knew I was going to die, but I thought it was going to be a lot of die within 2 bars. Not have it so that I die when there's 4 left, and the reason being is... Well, I have 3 gold pine resin to use. Because... Allow me to generally check. I want to know if I can buy it, because I can't remember if you can, because I know you can get the other ones for poison fire. Oh, you can farm them from the large mushroom people. Yuck. Okay, so if you look on it, yeah. Oh, you can get 3 from Undead Berg, somehow only 3 from Dumbhole or Xena, as in the guy who gives you the boss armor. 5 from Elizabeth, but that's in the DLC. Or large mushroom people, 20 or 80% chance. And then small mushroom people, 5%. Or if you want to go really niche and pretty much fucking impossible, vagrants. Yeah, as if you're gonna find a fucking vagrant. I rarely have ever found a vagrant. So chances of me finding one in this stream are not high. So, yeah, if I was to actually attempt to farm gold by resin, large mushroom people, chance-wise would be the best to go, but considering how bad my weapon is, any form of grinding is absolutely terrible. So, honestly, not much I can do, or even about blocking part of the screen. Then again, this is what you're mostly going to be seeing. If I had fucking green screen, this would be fine, but they're like 132 quid. Which is fucking ridiculous. Do I not? Okay, but I don't even have a box, so I don't even have... I'm literally only doing this to repair that weapon. And also my armor, because it's not enough for a level up. Although, Soul of a Hero, combined with it, is. I hate I do that at times, so I press A too fast. And don't press down D-pad quick enough. Yeah, I guess technically it's better to level up Dex to like 40. Because it's on C, even though it only goes up by 1. Okay, seriously, I do not know if any of the fucking files can be heard. Not that there is anyone here to say anything, because stranger A, Howie is not here. B, I've somehow gone down to my usual 2 viewers. Which is just me and myself, and not I. Guessing people are just busy. Like, this is amongst the most brutal runs you could then just do on your own with... I would say without trying, but considering how long it takes to get a broken straight sword... Yeah... Excuse me as I check on something. Okay, yeah, there's nothing. Let's just get into this again. But they'll generally try with Gorpine resin. See how much less painful it will be. Okay, I don't want to go in just immediately. I feel like he does the same to first starting animations. Oh, 53, that's something. I know what will happen because this always happens. Somehow, I will get the golem to fall, but then because of his position, he won't fall off. Oh, that did a lot. Because I think that was a boot to the face and off. Yeah, that's how long it lasts. A weapon like this, it's like nothing. And I don't have any way to buff in it to make it so that it lasts longer. This isn't like a spell effect in Oblivion. Hey, he's gone! Ha 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 ha! And there he is fucking clipping through the map. Nice! Only took like, what, 4 attempts? Which honestly could have been a lot worse if I didn't think to use the resin. And yep, I can't even use the fucking resin when I get to ONS. Quite literally, because lightning resistance is off the fucking charts. And I have generally not looked at this animation in a while. Well, cutscene, because I usually skip it, and I swear one of the bad demon's heads glitched through mine. Interesting that they use parts of, I'm pretty sure, the ONS boss fight music. Yeah, it definitely seems like the start of it. Like for a bit and then change it. Looking back at this after having played Dark Souls 3 is very weird. Seeing that all of the stuff I'm looking at right now, pretty sure you do explore in DS3 to then link back into the castle itself, and then I think where I am now you can't, because it's not like I played Dark Souls 3 like within a few months, or no, maybe I had, but definitely recent enough for me to remember the Arnold Wonder part. Okay, I'm glad that guy doesn't decide to attack me. And I'm just gonna have like a minute rant about the armor setup I chose. Mainly because this ends up looking not that much like the one you get, well, the ones you see on the Stone Guardians. Why they're so nice, I don't know what the technically called, because the stuff is just stone armor, but if you look at the giant stone, like, giants, I still don't know if the stone warriors or not, or stone knights. They could easily be both. But pretty much, a lot of it's to do with, like, the headpiece, in that what I have is literally half of what should be there because the enemy has the full helmet and I am stuck with 50%. And I suggested last stream for Dark Souls, but this run, either have it so that that top headpiece is fully done or doesn't exist. One or the other. I'm just waiting for one person to remake the armor with a mod to make it look like how it's supposed to look. Because as of right now, yes, it may fit the theme of it's been there, well, it's been used for so long that parts of it just don't exist. But then, why is it there's so guardians in Darkroot Garden have their armor fully formed? I know the giants and all, but come on. I feel like I need to. And I know I did some rough calculations at some point. Or like how much if I'm gonna keep my regiment to 76. So hang on a minute. How much can I upgrade vitality up to if I just don't change endurance? Because I don't need to. Or at least I hope I don't need to. So yes, I'm checking my phone. Because I could do it on the PC. But it shouldn't take long. How many times I'm gonna say this will lead back to my fucking slogan of professional. I just did that as like a joke because I knew some of the stuff was not gonna be avoided like stream fuck ups. It's bound to happen, so well, level 43. Okay, so the most I can add is 3 to make it so that I have 14. That's the highest it can go for keeping to 76. Which shall be interesting. Because that was an unforced plan to keep it to 76. I unintentionally did that for most of my runs, I think, because if you look at, you know, strength, dex, and endurance, and also what I have, 76 seemed like a roughly good level to finish the game with. Yeah, I'm not even gonna give a shit. Except my points clearly somehow is not high enough. Yeah, okay. 100 points, I thought that would be enough to fend off the attacks, but I'm guessing they can fend off. Well, I'm guessing their attacks do even more points than that because they're fucking massive. But how badly is my fight gonna go with ONS? That's a big question. Because it was bad enough fighting one, which was the case in pretty much, you know, all of the other bosses apart from gargoyles, and the only reason why that was kind of like less shit was because I could get into +10, it would be easy, and usually I could try and make it so that either one attacks me at one point, or none. Actually, not none, or both. In this, I can't do that because both will end up attacking me at once, and also, I don't know which one would be best to take out because, well, if I go based off rings, then smoke would be easier because then you're a bigger target. But then that just means I'm gonna have to deal with Super Ornstein, and usually Super Smo in my experience is easier. I am not dealing with you, Gargoyle. I already had to deal with 2 of you many hours ago. I am not wanting to deal with you again. Oh, I hate the fucking post when the enemy has a advanced weapon. One example being against Picard. A weapon that I have just never used because for what it is and where it is incredibly terrible. Like, the weapon feels like it should be an early stage weapon. Something you'd find roughly the same time as the S-Stock. But where it is, like, surely before halfway through the game? Yeah, no. I'd rather not use it. Unless you did the send skip so that you could get it early. That's the only way I would justify it. And at least then you're gonna be using it from roughly the start. Or just actually use the mod that is on this as well. So I forgot what it's called. But it is very much a mod that allows you to play certain characters off the start. I think with altered stats as well. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the case. I hate fighting these when I don't have a good weapon. Like, it's bad enough dealing with those when you are inexperienced with a good weapon. Like, the stone set is literally just helping me so much. I'm just glad I'm at the point of where I can actually fucking wear it. But soon, I'm genuinely just going to be at the point of, is this better than Havel's? Because I cannot actually remember what the stats are. Like, in comparison wise, because I think chest is better on Havel's. And then the rest is near enough the same. Actually, no, I'm thinking about Havel's helm is one better, but I'm pretty sure like the gauntlets and leggings are exactly the same. I'm thinking of base defense. I think they're like 54 or something. Although interesting that, you know, Havel can called Havel the Rock and his set is better than Stone. Even though Stone and Rock are what, synonyms of each other? Okay, let me just release the description. Lost covered armor. Arcane Knight. Defenders on regard. Stone Knight. Don't know what that accent was. The Stone Knight is a product of ancient magic, although this armor is also imbued with magic. It is incredibly heavy. Yeah, I can tell, considering the resistances are much better than what I was dealing with, but not talking about being heavy. Still heavier than the heavy boots that are the lightest armor that I fucking have. Yeah, it's weird that for each armor piece they just change like whatever it's relating to. Everything else in the item description is the same. I guess I felt no need to change this in the original, well, in the remaster. That you can pretty much just see the end of where the buildings are and it's just a blank void. You know, a death box. Here comes another fun part. Getting into fucking... Anolondo itself. Mainly because on a casual playthrough, it has killed me so many times to just get into Anolondo itself. And I'm pretty sure he's killed me at least a few times on the playthroughs. I have not looked back to see if it did or did not. But evident, well, not evidence, but past experiences outside of streams would conclude that the part coming up right now is arguably one of the most difficult parts in Dark Souls history. Like, regardless of what you fucking have, it's just difficult. And this is someone who has played the game for years and only really started playing it properly when the remaster came out. And that's with like 400 or so hours on console, and about 140. Hey, Howie! Oh, good evening to you, matey boy. Oh, what the fuck? Thank you. Whilst I suffer trying to get this silver knight off of the fucking cliff. Honestly, hard work and determination took roughly... Well, it definitely took over a year to get. Trying to... Was it? I know it was under a year and a half. Was it not like roughly a year and 5 months? God. No. Just because I'm an affiliate does not mean I'm actually going to be streaming whatever is relevant. Wait, when you say an ad, I don't remember ever implementing them properly. Or at least not spending an hour on them. Because I left them alone, not knowing how to fucking do anything. Because it's not like I know anyone personally that has reached the point I have. So what is Solaire doing here? I don't entirely remember speaking to him.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days.
Yeah, just a bit. I wish.
Shining signature. Do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I relish a chance to assist you.
Yeah, I wish I could have you assist me, but wrong type of run here somewhere. Yes, now that they can actually make money off of me.
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better.
I mean, I know that in the settings you actually can set it, because I think there is a genuine feature that just allows you to play an ad whenever. Which I guess for some people they do that when they're going to be gone for about a minute. It's my estimation. But then at the same time some streamers just do it whenever they feel like it. So even though it's usually meant to be as like an ad break, as in them no longer being visible, they still decide to do it whenever because they think it's funny. Yes, very much so. Meaning that, I am now going to have to actually investigate and see whether or not Havel's is better. Because I haven't looked it up, I made some estimations in saying that Havel's chest armor is better and that the head's better, but then the leggings and gauntlets are the same, but then also are going to be like massively heavy. Because it's a struggle for me just to run around in stone armor, and yet Havel's chest armor is like 2 points heavier. Oh, and you should have seen how painful it was against Iron Golem. Like, without Lightning Pine Resin, I don't think I would have actually been able to beat Iron Golem within about an hour. Because I got, like, to about 4 bars left, and then I just got thrown off, and I also had no heals left. Which was fun. Oh, fuck. I swear that wasn't just me, but it really did just sound like Tiny Demon's brain and just got cut off. Okay, I'm glad that they don't decide to hide any enemy down here aside from the mimic. Oh, for fuck, really? Oh, of course it was the first two. Not the one at the back. Great, I got it the wrong way round. So was I correct? Because I said that how version of these two are better, but then these are the same. Like we're going solemn on just defense. Okay. I was right about it being 1 point heavier. And it's better in literally everything else apart from lightning. And considering what I will be fighting, this is better. And it's all weirdly prepared fire by 1. Okay. Which you can only just about see on stream, I've just realized. Okay, now there you can see, okay. It's 1 point, but also it's massively better in magic. Same in fire. And yet is that much worse than lightning? What's it? Yeah, that was by 3, and that one's like fallen by 5. And also roughly 2 points heavier. Okay, I was right about the two being the same, physical defense wise. But this is somehow worse than fire. Yeah, that's weird of how this is better than that in fire. Then it's the same, and then it's worse. Because yet they literally did make it so that gauntlets and leggings were the fucking same. A fact that I did go into last stream concerning this game. So yeah, it's better in magic only. Like it ties in fucking physical defense. So somehow, like if you want overall best stats, then a combination of this would be your best option. Because it's literally only better in magic, and considering most characters do not use magic, it's often not worth it in lightning fire, more common fire, especially for certain bosses coming up. Problem with that, well actually no problem. I thought I was going to be over encumbered, I'm guessing no. I'm still not going to be wanting to use them because I need that lightning protection. You're gonna have to explain that one to me, Howie. Transmogs. The best I've got is transmogrified, and I forgot what that means. I've seriously have forgotten. God, this really assess my memory for what is in here and what is not, and whether or not I can actually remember when to fucking parry. Oh, change your armor visual, but I don't know when if or when this series did that, honestly. Because unless it was a DS2 thing, I don't know. Like, I know MMOs do that for fashion, which for those games it makes sense considering how many options you fucking have. And then I think some fighting games do it. But in this game, yeah, that's not a thing. And I don't even know if it is in any Soulsborne games at all. It makes sense for them to do that, like if you liked how you looked, but the stance for the armor was just so bad that you wanted the high stance but didn't want to change your look. Like, I can understand that. Because then that's fashion souls. And considering there's a subreddit dedicated to that. Oh, for fuck off. Can I just get the fucking parry in the 132? Oh, nope. I forgot. Well, naked as you can get, because obviously they didn't want to go fully nude, which is why they have the cloth. That's... Well, I guess because there's no, like, transparent or translucent armor at all. Like, I guess closest you get is the chainmail stuff, which... I don't know why they made that armor just so fucking rare. It's in one place, well, sold by one merchant in one location. You can't find it anywhere else, and it's literally only good early game. And also, if you kill the merchant, it just fucking goes. Like, I really should fucking sort out kindling. Because I have it as an option and I'm not fucking doing it. Don't know why. Well, I wonder how high the stats could honestly go up to if you could upgrade stone armor and Havel set. Like, because it's that high you can't for balancing purposes. But what would it actually go up to if you could to like +5 with twinkling? Because we're not going to have it so that it's with Time Knight shards, because then that would be too powerful. Despite it already being too powerful. And bans are by the weight. I really do need to get the fucking Hornet Ring. It'll definitely be amongst the first things I sort out when I can get the warp. It may take the entire fucking stream. I really don't know. And now I really am trying to remember what stuff is up here apart from... I know there's 2 mimics. Literally there and there. So that's for some reason all mimics in Anor Londo and hardly anywhere else. Especially since it takes up to like fucking Sense Fortress to find the first one. Like, you'd half expect there to be one, I'd say, in the depths at least. I feel like the depths would actually fit for a mimic. Because if there's one in Duke's Archives, I feel like that place doesn't really fit mimics at all. Yeah, my health is just not high enough to try and go for brutality. Not if I do that. I mean, yes, I don't exactly have the ring on to give me extra defense. I do have it, I just don't because I'm doing the usual strategy of Havel's ring plus Fap ring usually works. I just don't know if it's worth me actually doing that. Considering it's at 311 and adding like an extra 50, is that really going to help much when this is, well, I guess defense wise the second best in the game? I don't know anything better than Havel's. Unless there's some really obscure set I can't think of. Because they're definitely not any of the boss's armor. Because they had to ban that just so don't upgrade it. And that arguably wasn't better. Like, God, imagine if I had to do this as like a edited video. Showing how painful it was. It would just be like links to, here's how many attempts it fucking took to beat this one boss. Like just in a compilation, how many, and then see, oh, each one took like a fucking hour, and it's not even sped up. Because that's how long it felt like it took for fucking what, Quailang and Gaping Dragon. I timed it, and I'm pretty sure they weren't as long as that. Nor do I want to do that. Other people can do a video, edited video, like Madrid does, and many others do. Like, oh, how they beat this game with these restrictions. I just like to fucking stream it. Oh yeah, most definitely. But then that would be called lying? And I'm not exactly wanting to do that. Because even though there wouldn't be much... Even though I would be the only one with the footage, there wouldn't exactly be any way of people being able to prove that I faked it. Because this isn't like a fucking live stream or anything. So I really hate how I can't... I can't actually attack him because his weapon's too short. And I can't do like a jumping attack. I feel like that's like the motto of one person that attempted to fake a lot of art and see how close they got to replicating it. But yeah, that also sums up a lot of people's careers where they just faked a load of shit and weren't honest about anything, but they just never got caught because they made it in like the fucking A's. Because yeah, in the fucking A's, I'm pretty sure by then so much shit you could do, and it'd be very difficult for anyone to prove it. And then by the time it was found out, you're already fucking rich and it's 2010. I mean, it's not exactly like... It's Top Gear the best example. At times they did think stuff, but then they were still being honest. That's another life. Like, yeah, I wish I had the fucking confidence. But then also with the faking stuff, I feel like you could fake a lot of stuff now, but then you'd just be able to make the money quicker. I mean, you'd likely be able to be found out much easier, but then it'd be like, you can make your money easier before you're found out. So as long as like you roughly know when you may be found out, get your money and then run. Twitch is likely looking at this and thinking, okay, is this person actually going to do this, or is there a reason behind it? Because now I feel like there is a Twitch intern behind it. Well, normally they would just prosecute the person slash people who started it, because then they would see some innocence in the people who did it afterwards, but some, they wouldn't see it entirely, because they'd be thinking, oh, he still broke the law, we're not just gonna let him go because someone else did it first and got them to do it. The only time when it could be like they don't arrest them if it was extreme shit, like it was against one's will in a way. I just realized, how is it saying I have 15 sub points? Like, I know only I can see that, but I'm trying to wonder where the fuck that came from. Because that always was 0, and it's just 15 now. I don't know entirely what that means. It's how little I know Twitch. You know, I'm amongst a lot stream on it, but don't know fucking everything. Because how can you? I'm actually gonna have to fucking... Well, yeah, but I'm also gonna actually look up what it means by sub points. Because I genuinely don't know. Okay, what's up? And sub points are how many points you have towards unlocking more emotes. Oh, okay. Tell you what. Oh, that doesn't... What? That doesn't help, because that's fucking emote slots. Unless it... Oh, wait, no. Unless it does. Mean it... Oh, God. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, it says sub points are gained with each subscription a creator gets. But then how does it work on my end? Like, why are they saying that there's 15 for me? Because how is it saying that there's 15? Yeah, making it seem like... Oh yeah, well, because that would be me having to make an emo, and the best option I have without stealing art, because I don't want to be doing that, is just doing emotes of my fucking face, which would not exactly take long at all, because I have the webcam, and it really just wouldn't. But then yeah, it's literally fucking sub points. I'm guessing they have 15 as baseline, but then it just says, like on the help.twitch part, it just says subscriber tier 1, 1 sub point, tier 2, 2 sub points, and then tier 3 is 6 points. How the hell do I have 15? Unless because no, I don't even know. That doesn't that doesn't work like that. Because there's environmental art, well, art design, all different things. Because level designer and artists are two completely different fucking things. Because I am not good as a fucking artist at all. Actually, I just realized, because of some of the assets I've made, I could try and angle it and have those be emotes. That'd be funny. Which I really could, because then it's art that I actually made. And I would say they look good, for my standards. Which I actually, towards the end of the stream, I will try and find photos of them. Because at least then you can see them. Problem is that they're gonna be small because they're emotes. So we'll just have to put large images of them. And then try and figure out the best ones. Because, yeah, I had to make, what? God, almost Well, over 30 assets last year, and oh, fuck off, you prick. Yeah, I wanted that over and done with because how that enemy came over, I don't know. When normally one doesn't even try and do that when I attack his, like, nearby friend. But also weird. But interesting that the level designer would be the one making the art as like a 3D modeler. You know. Because normally level designer, you know, just do the fucking white boxing. And then eventually when the art does come in, they can just replace the stuff. And then use it how they wish. Because I'm not so shit at making models that I can't do it, it's just that the way that I do some stuff takes me fucking forever to do it. You know, yes. Like the ones having to do the pre-planning for how the level, well, how the layout will work. Because that's usually level design part, and like doing it on like paper or like in something like Photoshop, and then translate that into like Unreal Engine, or you could just do it in like Maya or Max. Like, there's like no clear choice of which one you have to do. You can just choose either. I just end up preferring. Well, I guess overall I prefer doing Unreal because I've done it more. But there's nothing stopping you from doing it in Maya. Because I've done it at least once. Not the worst thing, it's just that usually for mapping stuff out, Unreal Engine is just better. But then also, I guess level design, it's more than just mapping out whiteboxing, because it would also have to be... I know you have to do some level programming, which I don't like, because I can't remember programming at all. Like, my mind, for some reason, remembers parts of like, oh, I needed to get to do this, but it cannot remember how. Like, all of the stuff needed to make it do that thing. I don't know what it is. Oh, come on. How do you have that little health there? Yes, but at the same time, because of how my course is, it's pretty much like, if you do that, you aren't exactly going to get many points for it. Because it's not exactly you. It's like, if they can tell that you just fucking Googled it, then that's not you, that's Google itself. Because I have definitely done the Googling at times, but then trying to make it so that you didn't Google, yeah, even though you clearly fucking did, because YouTube is so helpful for it. I mean, definitely. I mean, yeah, because no matter, I feel like no matter how much they try and deter, like, people from using Google to remember code, I'm pretty sure there's some programmers in like high-end companies that have full-on used Google because they just completely forgot how to do something, and it was quicker than getting a co-worker to do it than they had to do something. rather than, you know, focus on something else. Like, there has to be. Yeah, it is. It's just how my stuff is done. It's like very deterred of like, no. If it's not you doing it, you're gonna get no points because it's plagiarizing. I mean, if you actually do. Because it's like I'm in the camp of it's like want to do the Googling, but then knowing that they're going to know. Because either they know of the videos, because it doesn't take that long to search it up, or people have done it too many times that they're just fucking used to it. Because I'm already used to copyright systems. I mean, mostly turn it in, like the one they use, that also is weird in that it does not differentiate between fucking stuff on uni papers that you can't access and stuff that's just on Google itself. Yeah, but if I'm thinking like Unreal blueprint coding, then you just can. You still have to type it yourself, but you can just go through it step by step, and it ends up not being that difficult. But then you can't really just put on your resume, I'm a terrible programmer. Although actually it would just be worse if I was doing 2D stuff. If I was genuinely just doing 2D stuff, then that would be... Then of all of that, it's just fucking code for even levels. Which I initially did at college level in like 2016 Unity engine. It was awful. But now I'm not too knowledgeable in Stack Overflow. I feel like I've definitely heard of it. And I did all of that to get one fucking level. At a point when, regardless of which one I put it into, it's still only going up by 1. But with this one, the left weapon won the shield. Goes up to fucking 70, but then we lose a nice number. Yeah, it's still only going up by 1. We're almost level 50. I mean, it's not like I'm actually going to decide to fucking attack anyone with this. Because it's not in my other hand. And also, have you seen how bad shield damage is? It's awful. Like, the most it could be good for is staggering, and that's it. And this weapon can't, this shield can't do that because it's for fucking riposts. And even then, there are times when I just can't fucking riposte at the right time. Yeah. Oh, Ness, I know the plan is just go for on sign off the start, because at least then, to me, Super Smo is easier than Super Ornstein. Jesus. Like, no matter how many times I do it, it just feels like Super Onside's just much more difficult than Super Smoke, because Super Smoke is just smoke with a lightning hammer. I wish I had a separate button just so I could turn face cam off for this stuff. I mean, that would be if the game was new. But this 4-year-old slash 11-year-old game. Okay, oh god. Yeah, I died within a few seconds. Amazing. Why not gonna do that? Fucking amazing. I'm pretty sure that's actually amongst the quickest times I've died in that boss. Just fucking clip that. Like, all because I just didn't get the setup properly at all. Oh, and I can't fucking... Now I can't do the jump now. I mean... I didn't expect to get hit and then hit again to fucking die. Like, I feel like this is the problem of having heavy armor at the start, like, where I am with little health, and oh, fuck off, you cunt. Like, it is just one of the many problems. You have it this early. The health does not support the damage it supposedly restrains. Oh god, oh, I don't think this is remotely possible. I'll take in several minutes. Because, oh, I don't know. I take like enough no damage from Ornstein, it's just Smo fucking comes in and decides, yeah, I'm just gonna fuck up your day. Cause look, I barely lose any health on Ornstein's regular attack. It's just that, you know, Ornstein has smoke covering his fucking ass. So like, you gotta be mindful of fucking both of them. And really doesn't help when Ornstein makes it so your back is fucking too small. I mean, yeah, just... I wish I could just try and send Ornstein out, but no. That'd be cheating and impossible. Oh no, there's fucking no. Can I attempt to fucking make it so that I can see Smo at all times? Because as of right now... Nope, I still got hit, I didn't get okay. I'm losing this much, and yet... I'm not even halfway through. This is how much I hate this. Like, I knew this was going to be bad. I didn't know how bad. Fucking... Like, it's bound to take out one. Not one that can just be at full health. Because... Fucking... Gargoyles were bad, but at least the second one started and like half health and didn't have like a second more powerful phase. No, there's no team killing in this for some reason. Well, it's like there isn't. But it's like, I'm pretty sure with bosses they can't attack each other. But I'm pretty sure like they can attack, well yeah, bosses can attack regular enemies just fine, it's just bosses with other bosses cannot attack each other. Which is weird, you feel like they could do that and it'd be interesting balancing, but no. I don't even get to see how much I can do to fucking Smog. Okay, why does it seem like that's more? 50... No, how am I doing more to the fat guy than I am to the skinny fucker? That is just weird. And how many times have I said skinny fucker on these streams? It's ridiculous. But I don't think I'm exactly winning this. Not when I get hit. And then, you know. Because of how shenanigans are like that. This is the fucking midway point. And I'm struggling this much. Like, I knew it was bad off this. I can't use that. I can't use gold pan resin. Because if you actually look up the stats for Ornstein, I'm pretty sure it's Ornstein. The lightning resistance is off the fucking charts. What? It's either that or Smo. I cannot remember which one it is, and now ah! Oh, well, thank you. I can barely fucking read that on my small screen, and I couldn't tell what it was. So thank you, Howie. Okay, so according to... Well, is it gonna say on the wiki or not? On Faction Life, it isn't. It just says the health. Which is not helpful. Oh, don't be saying there's so much. Oh no, that's scared about what I was gonna say. There's... Don't know how long this will take. Oh, is it somehow on the fucking fandom wiki? Don't say that. Wait, when it's doing attacks, is it saying anything about their defense? Well, it hasn't. Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah, Ornstein is the one with 1,747 lightning resistance. Which is fun. Meaning I really cannot use my fucking gold pan resin. I can't even remember if I have the others at all. But then again, I wouldn't exactly have a lot. No, I do not. Like, I don't have the thing for lightning resistance, because you have to buy that from Crestfallen Merchant for like 15k, because I swear he has at least some of the elemental ones, and they're like 15k each, or 30k. I can't entirely remember. Also, thank you for those bits. I was surprised and also weird that I could barely even fucking read them on the screen. I know that what I'm seeing on OBS is a lot smaller, but it's still weird how the font was so fucked up I couldn't tell. I mean, it's fine for me not to see chat as clear because I have chat on the side, but when it's on the screen in the form of fucking bit, yeah, that's also in the chat, but the sound was unexpected. Like, it really just is. Like, yeah, small screen just makes the font a lot smaller. Oh god, me being here, not a good idea. I got fucked over last time. And yeah, I know no matter how much I attempt to dodge, I can't. And also, is that color just based? I don't know what the color is based off. Oh, okay, I can read that because it's in like purple and stuff. If it was gray, like I say, gray, we found out does not work if you try and put in small font. Okay, I'm just gonna give up with this because I don't feel like I'm going to do fucking anything. Just yeah, not when I was trying to dodge so much of on-side. No, not on-side. Smode's attacks. I just got nowhere. Fucking nowhere. No, this could in some way be better if I had fucking Fat Ring, but my skills with Fat Ring are fucking terrible, so I would rather not suffer even more. Cause with that, it would pretty much just be me getting one shot. So I literally have no salvation unless I were to go so far back to make my weapon plus 15. Then that would be something. Or to grind up a lot to get dexterity up to at least 40. See how that is. Like, there is a possibility of just grinding up to level 76, but I would just do that in my own time. I'm not wanting to have you suffer along with me in that department. For doing these attempts, yeah, I'm fine with that, just not the grinding part. Unless it's the Pokemon stuff. At least how that feels faster than this shit. I hate that. I hate how almost every time. Or Smoked. I keep on getting the names mixed up. How am I doing this? Every time Smoke comes in charging in with the hammer, grinding across the floor. Wait, are you not? Are you gonna be busy? Yeah, every time Smoke just grinds the hammer along the floor. I decide to fucking roll backwards thinking it's gonna help me when it's not, when at times it's better to roll into it. Or I should have realised that trying to roll so much doesn't actually help. Oh, so if I do run in R1 then it's better. Like 2 damage. Oh. 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 Smo, stop covering the screen with your ass. Okay, why is it Smo's the one wanting to attack me more than Onsign? See what I mean? By just rolling into it ends up being better than trying to fucking run away from it. Oh fuck, okay, I didn't know they were gonna do that. Like, one in case I fucking forgot. Now, why'd you fucking step back, you ass? Oh my god. Onsign, can you stop stepping back and just go into it? Okay, I said roll into it was better. Sometimes it's not. Yeah, how the fuck is it that Smo takes more damage? Which normally mean he'd be better, but Super Onsign is so much worse than Super Smo. So it's the reason why I'm having to make it worse for myself. Oh, I was ready for that fucker. I'm trying to get the angles right, and often I can't. I can't because of how Onsign is, one knowing that I need Smo in range. Like, if I can't see Smo, I might as well not attack. Because then I can just get attacked from behind and... Doesn't help if Smo just blocks Ornstein's attacks. I thought I could try and dodge that and get an attack in, but I was wrong. I just took off. Oh, come on! As soon as the lightning comes in, I can't do anything. And despite having highest lightning resist possible. Like, if I was just attacking Smo, I would have this in the bag. But then I would have to deal with Super Ornstein, and considering how bad regular Ornstein is, I don't want to be dealing with that. So despite making it better for myself later, it's still awful. No, 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 no. Like, come on. Like, at least I'm glad that Ornstein doesn't do the thing of glitches out for dashes. I think that only happens if he's larger. I don't remember. I also hate the range. Like, the terrible range I have doesn't help in the many fault of the fucking broken straight sword. So rare to fucking get. You can't purchase it. And it is just shit. Like I said, the only thing it is actually good for is making boss weapons, and that's it. Which, you know, either you would want to use, or literally only use it for Light's Honor trophy. Which is one of, like, I'm pretty sure the hardest one to get in this game. Enough that it's always the last one for me. It's weird that lightning can fucking angle itself. I mean, not perfectly towards you, but the fact that it can in the first place is weird. Oh, you motherfucker. What? I was trying to get cockier. Oh, okay. I got Ornstein to close to half health. Does that count for something? Whilst I turn my webcam off because I am not wanting to see you fucking... Well, I'm not wanting you to see me eat. But the most I will see most when you chose drinking, and that's it. And not having you see me eat, that's fucking the ASMR eating levels of awfulness. Currently, I am having an ice ring donut, i.e. the ones that are pink and have like sprinkles on the top. Mainly for my dessert. Combine that with a Dr. Pepper can, because yeah, that's just a bit unhealthy, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna have to go in the settings. can do that. Then hopefully I can do a thing with F keys. Okay, does it work? Hang on. Okay, it does work. Okay. Because of how bad the runs have gone, I feel like the best strategy is to slowly fucking grind to get 40 dexterity. I do not know how much that will help. But considering it costs 14k, or 14.5k to level up once, and I'm pretty sure the souls I get for defeating each Silver Knight is like almost 10% of that. And I can't even do it like one shot to anything. Oh god! That fucking firework that you likely can't hear scared the shite out of me. I think that is the worst part of streaming on Bonfire Night. Like the fireworks, the only I can hear scaring me to death. Because, well, if I had a mic separate on my headset, okay, so not even, I was expecting 1200, but not, a 1,000? It's Bonfire Night. Well, yeah, 5th of November. I usually do not do much on Bonfire Night. The most I do is just hope that I am not hearing too many fireworks if they're really close, but then also wanting to see out my window if any appear. Usually I end up being on the wrong fucking side for them. And I won't go for this time because one window is too far away that way. And the other can't even fucking open. The one literally up there. Actually, would it be like 1200? I wonder if I could one-shot the fuckers. Yeah. Guy who tried to blow Parliament. Which I guess nowadays, especially in Britain, like the most I know is guy that tried to blow up Parliament and it didn't work. At least I don't think it did. God, my mystery is really testing me here. Because it's English history, but it's a small part in like, I swear it was like 1600s, roughly. Like Stuart era, definitely. I mean, you can definitely find more on Wikipedia of all places. I don't know how much of it on Wikipedia is accurate, but you'll get a rough idea of who he is. Because he was barely talked about whenever I did history. In like primary and secondary. Oh, because history, well, UK traditions are fucking weird. I mean, considering how many of them, well, is it just two that mostly relate to Christianity? At least two of them do, Christmas and Easter. Because But then why do we celebrate Halloween? Like, I don't know the history behind that, and I don't think I would want to know. I mean, there's no reason behind me celebrating Guy Fawkes. I don't fucking know. Meanwhile, I feel like this series is gonna be longer than the Siegmeyer cosplay run. That was 5 parts. And I thought that was long, especially compared to the other Dark Souls runs I've done that don't come close to that length. Like, because I've got some like 2-parters, I think a few of them, well, I think the rest are like 4 or 3. Oh. I did not know Halloween was related to Christianity at all. That's definitely one part not taught in English schools. Unless it is, and I have completely forgotten it and just be blocked out. Yeah, because it feels like it's been blocked out because I really couldn't fucking tell you how it relates to Christianity at all. Especially the pumpkin part. Pretty sure I have no reason to take any of these mimics out. All from extra souls, but I don't know how much they give. Well, I definitely do feel like I'm gonna have to grind for souls. Just so I can get a load of the charcoal and... It's charcoal, pine resin, and all those other poison one. Likely I will have to stock up on those. Because I don't think there is going to be any other way apart from grabbing Hornet's Ring to defeat Gwyn. Although imagine this run if I had no armor. Not in the case of I have the stats of this but with no armor. As in literally I went in like this all the fucking time. I'm pretty sure I would dead. Well, be dead fucking instantly. At times I have considered this grinding spot slow with better weapons that I can just one-shot with. And I'm dealing with this fucking enlarged toothpick. I'm pretty sure it is not a thing. A thing. Because doing a run with just a broken straight sword is bad enough. Do you want to really add no armor in there as well? I mean, that might as well be just doing straight sword hill run. Which I'm pretty sure is worse than this piece of shit. I mean, there's definitely likely no armor runs. Well, pretty much no armor runs if you do Mildred run, because you literally only get a fucking sack as defense, which I have done, and that was pain. Well, at least then I had a more powerful weapon, despite the moveset being absolutely shit. Because I'm pretty sure only one attack was actually worth anything. At least I can say that the run I plan to do after this is slightly easier. Pretty much a Hollow Warrior cosplay run. Because no one else has done it, seeing as I found out. At least one person has done a Hollow Soldier cosplay run, meaning that the spear run would be unnecessary. And no one's done Hollow Warrior. I'm like, why do I need to come in here? I can just do the cheese method of going the other way. Unless I do this cheese method instead. Oh no, nope, it doesn't work because for some reason two of them have come out. Why? I don't know. This is just fun. Wait, are they gonna start following me all the way? Where's the fucking... Oh, okay. That's fun to get fucking sandwiched. I knew it was bound to happen. It was just a matter of when. But the fact that this weapon can only do 136 from fucking two-handed riposte is one of the most depressing things I've ever seen. Like, fine to do that off the start when there's like an O code, but here, when normally this would either be two shot or one shot, just proves how much of a world of pain I put myself through because I decided to do this. So I have no one to blame but myself. I wonder if this could be considered as painful as like doing a Magikarp run in any Pokemon game. And that's like with items. And then again, I guess mine's with items, so it gets in the same rules. Well, what doesn't the Hornet Ring just do? Because I swear it does 30% more than it normally would. It would even help for this, because oh my god, the parrying, like, I swear in other runs the parrying took a while because it was a lot. This, I feel like it's gonna exceed 100 fucking parries. And that's only the successful ones. I almost have enough for one level. That's how long this has fucking took. Feels like almost 10 minutes for one. And this feels worse than doing it in a Pokemon run for some reason. I'm still not there because that's what it was like 1500. Oh, what the? Why? Why is it sometimes the two-handed approach just doesn't work? It's like that. Why did it not work? Oh, so I've been letting know. Where is it? Oh yeah, the club. Fucking unupgraded club is better than this piece of shit. Like that weapon right there. 87 plus 59, so we have 131. And if I just equip it now, 125, 146. Just proving how shit it is. I mean, you barely even have to fucking try. Yes, the club may not be in the grades of examples used because that has an A in strength compared to a fucking D. But at the same time, the club is a literal starting weapon. The one for the deprived. This is not. And yet the club's still way fucking better. Oh, that silver night shield's really going to fucking help. I guess actually lightning, it's definitely a lot better than I just have this. But then at the same time, I don't have that quick stamina regeneration, but I may actually need that. Because if the lightning is just gonna come full on, and at times I feel like I need to, because I can't just do that. Yes, I know there is that. But considering that's the only case where there is an actual broken part about it, because I guess it's Straight Sword Hill, which somehow isn't broken. I guess it's a hill to me, but it pretty much is broken. But that's like the only case in this game where there is a broken weapon you can use that says it in the item description. Well, it's for the name, and it's not like the Artoria situation of Curse and Truth of the Sword. Or like if you just ruin all the durability on it. But then also being like, I can't really use this now, because then I won't be able to do the riposts. Okay, why is there one part of what my gums and just feels weird? Yep, we gotta keep that 69 any way we possibly can. Okay, I have these two that I can use right now, because I'm not gonna make the weapons from them at all. So I'm guessing it is just best to use them now, regardless of how much they will actually give me. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna make the weapons from them because of this run in, and they don't make. They are not needed for armor. You just need to beat the boss, but I don't need their armor. Oh, cool. I got one level out of that. I was expecting at least 2 as a minimum. But I guess I overestimated the ability. Also, side note from... Also moving on to Pokemon. I hope the next week's stream is the last part for fucking hard gold. Oh god. Yeah, fine. Well, it's 5 levels. But I hope next Tuesday's Pokemon Hard Gold Psychic type only run stream is the last one for that, because it's been going on for so long. It's quite actually the longest series I have now. Like, the parts to it are just more than my fucking Fallout 4 modded run. That was 16 parts that just about got through because of shenanigans. It's like, I thought my Platinum Steel type run was long, and it was at 12 parts. And yet the Hard Gold one has just overtook that by almost 50%. It's fucking ridiculous. Yes, at least 2 of those VODs are grinding sessions, which I have not used speed up on at all. Arguably I should, because I did that and planned them and it saved me way too much time. But I'm only really going to be using speed up if you're fine with it, because it is literally only for grinding. And yes, I am very much doing the same thing as Madry Red did. But he didn't use speed up for the longest time. Because I think when he initially did his runs, speed up was somehow considered cheating. I do not know as to how. Yeah, and I guess I don't know how much I will have to do, because I'm not gonna try and like put the speed up to like, well, I mean 8 times is fine for when it's a time lapse, but for actually playing it, I would know 8 times is too fast. 4 times I think speed up is manageable, because at least then you're not bumping into fucking everything. Because I have used speed up before, and GBA speed up is fucking mad. Like, seriously, you could get from one long round to the end of that same round in about a second. If it's literally just one straight line. Well, we'll have to see when it does come to Tuesday, see whether or not 8 times is just generally too fast to play. Because I have a feeling it will be. Unfortunately, there is no way to try and speed up the grinding in this game is speed up at all. Okay. Like, I remember one awful time when I'm pretty sure it was still on New Game Plus, but I remember having to grind here. I decided to choose to for my own punishment for some reason. The grind in this area on like, I think must have been New Game Plus, with like a fucking must possibly maxed out Dark Sword, and literally grinded here until I had 50 strength and 50 dex. One of the most painful things I've ever done, and it took me so long. And that was a fucking Dark Sword, a weapon that you get late, and arguably is not good because it really should have like occult stuff on it, but it does not. At least last time I checked it doesn't. Could be wrong about that. But that was bad, despite me having a better weapon, only because it was New Game Plus. Well, here, worst weapon defeating enemies on fucking New Game, and it's not even maxed out because I don't even know how bad it will fucking get if I try and, well, I guess to make it plus 15, I either suffer with the fucking stray demons, so at least then it's guaranteed, which I guess would have to do to continue using this weapon, rather than use a bow to make it easier for me to get a Titanite slab in Grey Hollow. Really does feel like I need to put copyright music behind this, just so at least it feels more entertaining than it does, because I am not seeing entertainment in this. Doing the same shit, trying to get 5 fucking levels, to see if 40 decks will actually help. I have no idea if it will. I mean, it'll help somewhat, but enough for me to win? I really don't know. Because right, like, ones I beat ONS, fucking Hornet Ring, and plus 15. That is a genuine plan. Because suffering with plus 10 here, even though it's how you would normally do things, not fun. Would it just be fitting to play like the firing shrine music over this? At least there's something. But I don't know if that's copyright free because that's technically from this game. But because of how much Dark Souls content I have uploaded, it technically is allowed because no company is trying to copyright my videos for it. I know there are some weird cases I've had to deal with where they just, it's like months after the video has been up and they just try and claim it. Except those ones, at least I can say those are removed within a day. And it seems like it's only a YouTube problem, because somehow, not once have I ever had a copyright problem on Twitch. Despite there being a section for it, and sometimes when I generally did just end up playing copyrighted music, like in one Arkham Origins stream, I did that and just didn't do much. I didn't try and fire it on the VOD because I just didn't care. But somehow on Twitch, like when that VOD was still up, there were no copyright claims at all. I mean, how? Because I swear Twitch's one is normally built for music because it's YouTube's old one. So I don't know. Nor do I know when Twitch will decide to clamp down on copyright as much as YouTube has. Because then it just means certain Twitch streamers are out of a job. Like, specifically the ones that are not even close to good people. Like, the ones that claim to react and have good reactions and then just don't. It's not hard to find them, considering one of them is like amongst the most popular Twitch streamers of all time. It's still going somehow. despite the controversy. Okay, how long? I mean, I wasn't trying. I don't know if. Oh, I thought you meant hammers. My eyes can't fucking work. Great. If you want names, Hasanabi. Just the name of blame. I forgot the fucking term for it. When you say the names properly. Because Hasanabe. Very fucking popular Twitch streamer somehow. The most I know of him. But considering how much footage there is literally him claiming that he does good React content. All he does, sets a video up, leaves for about 5 to 10 minutes, comes back eating food, still doesn't say anything, and then by the time one does say something, the video is about done. If it was once, fine, but considering, like, he has done it so much, and yes, very much. But what he's doing is a capitalist thing, despite him saying that he is a socialist. Like, a lot of the things that he has done, especially with how rich he is, ends up being capitalist, despite saying, oh no, I'm definitely a true socialist, despite benefiting massively off of capitalism. Which, if he was doing that to show how flawed it is, and like how much you can just benefit off of it, then that'd be something. But no, I'm pretty sure he tried to advocate for socialism, and then just acts very capitalist. Which I am not trying to say which side is better, because I'm just saying both are bad as each other. It's just that currently we are in a capitalist society. Well, at least I'm pretty sure the UK is, and the US is. I'm guessing many other countries as well. But I swear there's gotta be like at least one socialist country, if at one point there was communism. I mean, with North Korea we still have fucking dictatorships. If you are wanting other names for massive example. Oh. I feel like I've said that about a lot of things, where a lot of things are good in concept, but how they've been portrayed in history is awful. Partly because exploitation exists. Because, you know, communism with Russia, the biggest example of as to why you should not do communism, or how you shouldn't copy Russia. And then modern day society is arguably why you really just shouldn't do capitalism. But then again, the utopia is not socialism either. Because I don't know what the utopia would be if I'm under the belief that anything ending with ism is not good. I mean, yeah, but part of that is because Russia decided to start a war. Oh, but I mean, yeah, there is that. But I wouldn't call that like a thing for, like, in the same. Is that even in the same ballpark as like capitalism, socialism? I mean, obviously, it could either be as bad, but I mean the part of like state for now. I don't know what I'm trying to fucking mean. This is, you know, just part of the reason that's why I'm not a political debater. I'd be fucking awful. Which, funnily enough, Hassan was a terrible political debater on Twitch and got carried by destiny. that is a good one. Shame that many people fucking lack it. I mean, I'm gonna have to admit that there are days when I just fucking lack it. But not as much as others. I mean, I can just chalk it up to me being a human being. And mistakes will fucking happen. Expecting perfection is impossible. Oh, for fuck off. Was that? Okay, that was enough, I could not tell. That is, how am I only realizing that now? That the archers give 300 more souls? Oh, so do I. Because I would rather be a fucking robot. At least the ones that I'm thinking of more than what I am now. Like, not in the case of Cyborg, because that's not close enough. I know it's like, oh, humanity being taken away! But at least then I'd still have the emotions part. I guess if anything, feels like I'd be like Bender from Futurama. That's at least one of the many examples I'm thinking of. Nothing on the lines of like Cybermen from Doctor Who. Because that's emotions being taken away completely, and that's soul crushing. I still want to at least have emotion, but I don't want to do. But then it's like the weight loss situation. I need to, like, I don't want that part. I have not watched much of Black Mirror because the only stuff I've watched concerning it is a review of it, which literally was stating of how UK Black Mirror was better than US Black Mirror. Because it was... I mean, no doubt it is. It's just that the stuff I know is what they did in, like, I think Series 5 when it became US was not as good because you have a video game episode where two straight men for some reason fuck each other in the game and then they try and see if they're attracted to each other in real life, but they're not. And then they decide to get in a fight. Okay. But then I feel like the resolution was like once a year they get to do that. Just fuck each other in the game. I don't know. And then I swear there was one episode possibly featuring Miley Cyrus. Unless I'm misremembering. Where that it could have gone in an interesting direction from what the reviewer said, and it just didn't. It went into the most bog standard way possible. Oh, come on. Yeah. Wait, why not episode 1? Are you gonna say there's somehow an issue with episode 1? Unless it's what I'm thinking of? Because I genuinely don't know. Because I know there is one episode concerning... Oh, yep, yeah, it was that one I was about. But surely because I'm British, I kind of have to start with that one. Because that was concerning David Cameron. I mean, it was based off true events. Because I'm pretty sure the story was that he didn't fuck a pig. It was just that he put his... I'm pretty sure the story was that he put his dick in a dead pig's mouth. For some reason. I still feel like I would have to watch it, but I'll just add that to the list of shows I need to watch, but my list is too long anyways, because I just do not, because I often just play games instead, or just watch old shows again. Because that is my... Or actually, the other option is YouTube. That is just my common problem with shows. Either I watch shows I've already watched because it's comfort watching, or YouTube videos. So I could very easily just use a weekend to fucking binge watch a show, because that is what I did with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I very much managed to just binge watch so much leading up to uni. It's just unreal. Oh yeah, at least with, yeah, because of how that is, it doesn't, like, the episodes don't lead on to one another, so it's not like it feels like I have to watch the next one to get more information, because all the information is just in the one episode. At least as that. And I guess it means that select episodes have, like, rewatchability more than others. And I feel like that's just preferences. I will have to see for myself how it is. I like that I can at least watch one episode after this stream ends. Only 3 more levels to go. Whoa. Meaning that we're gonna have to get like roughly 40k plus just to even get all the way. Because I'm finished. I don't know what the level, well, how much it said to level up. And because this was before Dark Souls 2, it will not tell me how much I need. It's weird that they didn't do that for this game. Because they did it for Dark Souls 2 onwards, and yet because this one came afterwards, they didn't think to update it for this one. Surely they could have, considering how much extra space it is. Would it have really been that much to add underneath the souls, where it's required souls, like they did in DS3? Is it that hard? Yeah, before I had my one-handed out, but no. And despite how painful this grinding is, it's not even like, it's definitely up there for amongst the most painful grinds, but yeah, 145, great. I wouldn't say it's the absolute most painful of a grind I've had to do. Because there's many I could qualify for that in many games. Trying to narrow it down to one's impossible. Because if I was gonna go for most painful grind, honestly, it would be grinding for shiny in any Pokemon game after Gen 1, obviously. Actually, if you want to really crack it down, hunting down any form of a shiny in Gen 2 without using the egg method. Like, specifically Gen 2. Oh, fuck off. Well, I mean, you're saying that, but what if you're hunting one of the shinies that is a common mon in the first place? If it's one of those ones, it's not that much of a hassle, but then also you could just go somewhere else. One where the Pokemon won't run away. Because I genuinely think no one, or at least hardly any people, have ever caught a shiny Chansey from the Safari Zone. Because I'm pretty sure on YouTube that like there's way too many videos showcasing people finding shiny Chanseys and all of them running away. Either after the first shake or no shakes. I don't know if that is true, but it feels like from what I have seen, any shiny Chansey is pretty much guaranteed to run away immediately. Yeah, that YouTube's definitely the best place to try and find it. Like, I don't know if it's true. It just seems like a thing that would happen because it's already rare to find, and Chansey is known for running away the first chance it gets. Because it is 4%. I don't know what the chances are of it running first turn. I swear it's amongst a lot that it's just high. Which is why the best way to get a shiny Chansey is like in fucking Gen 4. Well, actually, just well, yeah, Gen 4 was sort of like Masuna method stuff. Like I guess this using this feels like it's equivalent to fucking Sunkern. Cause that for the longest time had the lowest base stats of any Pokemon. Until like Gen 7. But it's got like 30? Yeah, pretty sure it's got, yeah, it definitely does have 30 in each of the base stats. Okay. Guess me I'm not gonna get attacked or invaded. I'll click on the link. Okay. So someone actually did manage to catch a shiny Safari Zone Chansey. But I'm seeing that number in the bracket of 328,000? Is that how many it took? Like, either how many encounters? Or what? I don't know. Oh wait, the person was doing it 4 times. Oh my god. If the person was genuinely trying to do it that many times at once, Jesus. Although 23 seconds in, I was right. Oh wait, isn't that? But I was still right about the fact that the chances have a high chance to flee because, like I said, okay, that part did not make sense. But what I'm trying to say is, I was right about chances having a really high chance to flee, and that just proved what I was saying, that after first ball, like I didn't, like I know I said either 1 or 0 shakes, and I think it got 1. Yeah, it got 1 shake. It's 0 or 1 shakes. It will break out and then flee. That is the common situation, I will say. And I guess if we are unintentionally doing the shout out, because it's not, because I just will, of Sonics, as in SONIKKS. Okay, the person is still uploaded, like 4 days ago. So, it's rare to see a channel dedicated to shiny hunting nowadays. Because, well, because I know of one channel that used to do shiny hunting and just does not dedicate one channel to it anymore. That being Kanyevi. But there's still a lot on there. Well, I'm not going to be watching all of it because I have grinding to do and it's only 20 past 10. Whoa. Exactly what people signed up for, fucking grinding session, and I'll wonder because ONS, it's a piece of shit. So I really do feel like this VODS series is going to be like 8 parts at least. That is my prediction. Well, are you referring to the shiny Chansey? I'm unclear. Well, I will say the hours on how long it took to do this in-game will be interesting. You know that when something is so bad that doing a cosplay run of early in-game enemy is easier than this. Oh, I have forgotten what gentle nature actually does and how much it benefits Chansey due to no nature benefits in HP at all. Because it's definitely not one of the neutral ones. I does not feel like it. Oh yeah, no, that's absolutely helpful. Because it is a massive special war, especially with Evil Eye or Evil Eye, however you fucking say it. It has like 5 base defense. And like, yes, it would arguably be better if it was into attack, but it dies from literally any brick break anyways. So it's fine. Well, he's actually trying to block with a fucking bow. Don't you try and fucking sidestep me. And also, at least with that nature, it's still better than fucking adamant nature on the Slow King. One of the worst things I have ever had to deal with. And will still have to deal with it. That's the worst part. Okay, do I remove these mimics yet? Because I guess I should remove one of them to see how bad it is. Because at least I can say that these are potentially better than like DS2 mimics. Those are awful. Haha. Stop fucking doing the grab attacks whilst I'm slashing your ass. Oh, if I did 131 per attack, that'd be fucking amazing. Well, compared to what I'm doing. Well, if it's like a Dark Fantasy RPG, which I guess it is, it fits. And also, I cannot even remember if Demon's Souls has mimics at all. Because I know in the scrapped area... Oh yeah, it must have been good, but they only appear once, because I know in the scrapped area for Demon's Souls, like Land of the Giants or some shit, they had their own form of mimics. Like ones that were not even close to chests. So I don't know if they had this style of mimics in that game or not. It could have been a first for the series. I genuinely couldn't tell you. Oh fuck. Oh, I don't think they reproduce. I'm pretty sure they're just created by dark magic. That is usually the explanation about how these things exist. Oh yeah, dark magic. 'Cause we're not gonna say that they fall and reproduce. That's just disgusting, especially when they attack literally anything they see. Okay, the run in R1 does almost as much as an R2. Actually, yeah, those coins will only be good once I get back. To fucking finally trying because I can sell them for, well, not sell them. Give them to Fram so that they can be eaten for me to get souls. Because for some reason that's the only way they can actually be useful. It is weird. But hey, we got one level out of it. So that is something. Whoa! Two more to go, and hopefully I can do it before the stream ends and then have at least one more attempt at ONS. I don't think I'm gonna beat them, but it will possibly get me closer because more damage. What I don't want is a common occurrence I've had before, where I somehow do worse despite the grind. You know, the grinds that are meant to increase your damage output. Somehow you do worse. Especially when, a lot of the times with bosses, if I don't beat them first try, then somehow my best attempt is the first try when I know the least about them. And then when I try certain strategies afterwards, it just goes worse. Like, I don't know why this room just has so many heads of the fucking drakes. They only appear in like one area. It's weird. But also there's green heads in this, which there are not in the fucking Valley of Drakes. So I actually, well, I'm guessing the lore reason is because they're the closest to dragons. But still in the case of literally only in fucking like Valley of Drakes, if that is actually the location, it's the only location where they even appear. Unless they appear somewhere else and I have forgotten where. I can't think of anywhere else. Oh, coming up to the 3-hour mark. It's very interesting. Definitely feel like the full-on 3-hour experience. Feels like how a lot of my 3 hours go whenever playing a certain game. Where I try to do one thing, but then realize fucking grinds. Like, I don't know how Lobos a lot of the time could just do a terrible weapon like this and do it in like 1 6-hour stream. Which I think he did for the straight sword hilt. I don't know how. I don't know what he did to make it so that it was faster than this shit. Cause this is like what, part 3? Yeah, straight sword hilt. Did I not say hilt? Did I say like hit? Oh yeah, it is worse if you just have to merely look at it. It's like get a chance to. Yeah, straight sword hilt 20 off of the start in each. So I don't know how low was doing like a 6-hour-ish fucking stream of it to complete the game. At least I think he did. I don't know if there were multiple parts to it or not. Somehow he fucking did it. The only thing I can think of as to how he did it was using red tearstone tactic, so that he does way more damage. Like, that is the only explanation I have of as to how he did a 6-hour stream of doing it, when it's taken me forever just to do this. Because I am not good enough with fucking red tearstone ring to fucking use it effectively. Because am I a speedrunner? No. Not even close. I'm just someone who likes playing the games. And ends up not liking it when certain people say, oh, there should be a fucking difficulty option. Oh. The only time there should be one is to make it as hard as, like, a New Game Plus level. And you get to choose. That should be interesting if they did that. Just make it so that either you have it New Game difficulty, like standard, or the difficulties just scale up to whether or not you want to start on a certain New Game. Because there is a mod for that sends you from New Game to New Game plus 7 off the start. And considering how bad that is. Well, I'm at the very start. Once you actually can level up souls, the game becomes so much easier. Because by then you're just gonna have so many. But yeah, that is one way they could implement difficulty. Just base it off new games. I guess if you wanted modifiers, then you could change it to selective, like certain parts of different new games. Like the amount of souls you get, how much HP enemies have. Because there's only 6% per new game. So you can, like, no doubt, if you want to make it really difficult, just have it so the amount of souls you get is amount you get in new game, and then the amount of health they have is the amount that you'd see in new game plus 7. I can, don't I really only have 10k? Do not be saying there's somehow only 10 of the fuckers around here. I swear there has been one more. Unless I didn't take out the ones on the roof. Which are... Okay, I didn't. Not fully going insane. It's just, yeah. Oh. Okay, I tried to fucking deflect it. Oh, which you can too, it's just the time is so finicky. You pretty much have to do it as it fucking hits the shield. And I can't parry at the right time. Despite this game having the easiest timing for it compared to DS2 and 3. where most of the time I just didn't even try. I mean, part of that is because I haven't played them enough to figure out when is the best time. Bam. And this still is not even close to enough. To fucking level up even the once. Because how much is it this one time? $17,500 to level once. So how much does it actually go up if I look? I am genuinely checking how much I would need. Yeah, 2 more fucking coins, but I don't know how much it is to get to level 56. That is the question. Bear with. I don't know how long this will take. Oh wait, I've got an idea of how to do it. Just go on fucking character planner, I'm pretty sure it says. Yeah, it does say source the next level. So I'll start up deprived and then like you just okay, so 18,127 is what I would need once I reach 55. So I'm going to be needing a total of roughly, well, over 36,000. Oh wait, no, I thought it was going to be over it. It doesn't. I got my maths fucking wrong. It's 35,624. Is what I'm generally going to be needing for the next 2 levels if I want to get them in one go. Fucking wish it was 23k. For both. Well, that was a long time ago. Oh, yeah. If I want to have 23k more, that's just pain. And it's even slower because I can't exactly one-shot them with a certain amount of damage. Because then I'd be able to get more souls. Because I don't know how much more it is for these lot. If I could get... Oh. I genuinely don't know how much it is for soul acquisition if I can like one-shot these enemies by doing a certain amount of damage. Because I know there's a sender mechanic in this game. It's just that for Silver Knight enemies I forget. And yeah, for like Hollow Warriors I can remember, it's like extra 12 souls. So if I try to beat something that, it's like... So I like add an extra 12, so whatever that is off of 60, so I guess... Extra 5%? So I guess it would be about 1,200. Kind of is weird that the initial shot is stabbing them within the dick if they have a dick. I can't even fucking show it off now. And look, where it goes into the dick and then just strapped off. Ah, okay, so I guess it's not that. I don't know what the number roughly is for how much more you get, but I know from 16 goes to 72 if you do a certain amount of damage in one blow. I think I'm gonna have to actually look up what the calculation is. If you deal more, well, enough damage to get those amounts, because if it's not like 5%, what the fuck is the percentage then? Because I can't just base off fucking Hollow Warriors. Oh, fuck off. Gives you an extra 300. Which is nice. Still doesn't factor in a number I will never see. Oh, fuck. Okay, good. I may have done it preemptively, but I wasn't screwed over because of it. Side note, I have actually considered doing a Silver Knight cosplay run in my own time, the only problem being that you have to wait until fucking Anor Londo to get the armor. And then you actually have to grind quite a bit just to get the shield and the sword and the spear as well. Even though you just use the spear because it's so much better. At least when you get it, it's really fucking good. Always compared to many other weapons, I'm not naming them. Guess into a complete normal. So now you get Dragon's Eye cosplay as well. It's still the fact that you'd have to do so much skipping to do a Silver Knight cosplay run just says a lot. Like, the extra 300 definitely does help. Massively. Oh wait, no, why am I going this way? That way is fucking pointless. Even though last time I checked I already defeated them. Unless I just... No, okay, I didn't. An extra 3k. So up to like 25. Once this room is cleared. Which means only 10k. Which would mean an extra 10. I mean, yeah, that would be great, but that just means having to go to an archer very quickly. Wow. Don't be like that. Don't hunch back into the wall. Okay, no, I thought the bottom of the chest was not textured in. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. If that is how the song lyrics even go. Because I can't remember. Only 10k roughly left. Yeah, about 10k. Well, 10.2k left to go. Because I swear it was like 35,600. Still not exactly surprising that it costs like 20 souls just to fucking repair this weapon. Although almost 150 for the fucking riposte. Something. Okay, I thought they were going to drop something, not like I was going to be able to use it. Because I'm pretty sure I already have this shield and there's no point in me using it. The only upside to these a second Silver Knight shield, come on. The only upside I can see of this is that it's still shorter than pretty much all of my Pokemon runs. Actually no, this very will be, because the choice is like 8. And that was in my Pokemon White. And I think at least one over, maybe Pokemon Red or Violet, I can't remember. Or even Emerald, just not Gen 4. the only upside, but at the same time it feels more painful in this because this game is technically shorter, or at least based on my playthroughs, it's definitely shorter. I haven't mentioned how nice Anaconda looks, because it honestly can be considered, like, in my opinion, the best location in Dark Souls, specifically Dark Souls 1. I mean, it could be said about the entire series, but I'm just gonna stick to Dark Souls 1. I'm still gonna have the one problem of saying there really should have been a warp location where the main bonfire is for Anor Londo, the one that Solaire is at right now. Like, there should have been a warp location to that, except no, because they only made one for the starting one, like the first one, the one where Darkmoon Tomb is, and then Chamber of the Princess. They didn't at any point think, oh, make one for where you are likely going to be most of the time. I mean, granted, they didn't do much for the second. Like I said, technically, the first bonfire you're likely to see in Catacombs, but then again, they only made the new bonfire that you could actually warp to in the remaster because it's easier to get to Vamos than to start in Founding Shrine and just run to him every single fucking time. Oh, that was wrong. Completely. And I know that I could likely be grinding on fucking giants, but the amount of times I've attempted to grind on giants is too painful to remember. Because even if you remove the Silver Knight Archer, you still gotta do 2 giant enemies at once. I would rather not do that. 2k to go. Well, no, not 2k. 2.5. Why do I like going that way? So actually, yeah, the 3 enemies in this room, and then that's it, 40 decks. For us to see how much it actually helps when it is almost 11. Oh boy. Just be glad I am not grinding this character up to 50 decks. We would be here until fucking next week, and that would just be grinding every day until next week, honestly. So just be glad that it's not happening. Mainly because that's like the hard cap for decks, and I'm pretty sure 40 is the soft cap. Or, you know, in most cases. If it does not require 50 decks, which I don't think any weapons in this game require that high of a dex. then do not put it that high unless you are planning to go into New Game Plus. Then do. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Yote. Wait, are those candles because of where they're positioned super low poly? Yep, they are. Literally, they're just pointed. They're just pointed well, no, not rectangles, cuboids. Oh. VODS is upon us. Will this help? I fucking hope so. Cause wasn't the dex on like 33-ish when we were doing attempts on ONS, and I hate that it can only go by 2, and this doesn't help, and that would be weird to do. I know that says that we lost to 69, but we have not. It's still there. But the fact that I can only go up to 8 more damage, well, base damage, whilst doing this, it's just not even fun. I mean, all I am doing is proving as to why this weapon should only be... Oh yeah. But all this run is doing is proving as to why the broken straight sword should only be used for making boss weapons. That is it. And even then, you could just very cheaply buy any form of a sword from Andre. I see you, Smo. Don't fucking do it, you prick. 16 damage! Whoa! Could barely even see how much is even done. And that's with it one-handed. And only R1. Okay, Onside really just wants to sit close to fucking Smo. Oh, I did 27 with an R2. That is amazing damage! Okay, that is just awful. Ah, I still died early. It doesn't stop that, but it just means I may have to see how much I do two-handed. I imagine I'm just gonna have to see if it's quick or not. Because I didn't get much of a chance to block the fucking lightning damage because it came at the worst times. Is it still gonna be a case of, yeah, that's better, fucking, the Shortell is better, the Ayato is better, S-Stock, I have no fucking clue, or even the fucking toothpick. So, well, that I don't know because strength's not high enough. Tail is better. Okay, the club is now reaching a point where it may not be. But the other stuff, because they're not broken, are better. So this is very much like going into the fight with worse than fucking unupgraded starter weapons. That is how bad this is. Oh, come on. Although 56 after 32, okay. See how much that fucking resisted? The Ornstein just likes to hang behind Smo, it's a real problem. It seriously is. Same look, he just gets stuck behind Smo so much. And somehow he fucking... Whoa, I managed to do 1 bar to the fucker. It's amazing damage, you know. Amazing what you can do with something so blunt. Even though you'd think I'd be able to get bleed on this. Because it surely this counts as sharper than a sword, because it's cut. Well, because I'm thinking of Lord of the Rings, if you have seen the films, which honestly, if you have not, you fucking should. But yeah, specifically Broken Sword is what killed off a main character, well, not main character, a main villain from the past. But yeah, if that can do it, why is it in this game I can't have the same effect? I mean, granted, I can't slice someone's fingers off. Well, the film has been out since 2001. You're past the point of the spoiler zone. You're way fucking past it. I hate that the fucking animation actually does damage. Like, the amount of attacks I can actually do, if that lined up with damage being amazing, I'd be fine. Except, no, I'm not at a point where I can just make Onside flinch every single hit. Because if you can do that, then you are in a great spot, honestly. Because if I would actually just do... At some point, I'm just going to have to see how much further I can get by focusing on Smo. Because focusing on Ornstein is not getting me anywhere. I may have to just take the bullet and make it so that I have to fight Smo first. Because currently, I'm doing worse with this than the fucking S-Stock, which I call the shit weapon. Clearly, I was being too mean to the fucking S-Stock. Because this is a whole new level of shit. And you don't even get a chance to repair it to see what it would do. That's the worst part. Because all you do is forge it into a fucking boss weapon. Like the truth version of the Artorias Greatsword. Of Greatsword of Artorias. Okay, Smo, why you're wanting to keep fucking Ornstein hostage, I don't know. I don't even get to fucking stun him at any point. It's, I guess, make him flinch. Like, I don't do enough damage for that. Considering I've only done 3.5 bars of damage. Like, this is what happens when you try and think of the late game too much and not think early game. Because I was thinking too much of Super Onside being so annoying, but I may have to actually deal with it. Because if this is bad enough as it is... Oh, come on, fuck it. Stop dodging, you prick. Or even doing weirdly delayed attacks. Why does it feel like I'm taking more damage? I swear before I was able to absorb hits more. Why does it feel like now that's not happening? And... fucking kill me. I'm gonna have to change fucking strategies. See how much it changes if I go after Smart. Because going after Ornstein, I can only do about half health. So, I'm genuinely gonna have to consider going after the bigger target and see how much it makes a difference and whether or not phase 1 is easier. Because even though phase 2 of that would be easier, if I cannot even beat phase 1, there's no point of even trying anymore. If phase 1 is that bad, trying to go for Ornstein when Smo is right there, bigger target, and I think easier to stun lock, but still impossible for me because yes, but I can't get to empowered Smo by focusing on Ornstein, so I can't exactly have it both ways. Of go after Smo here and Smo afterwards. It's one or the other. We all know how bad it is trying to fucking... Is it in the case of the attacks go through each other, but they themselves cannot? Okay, where I was, oh god. Ooh. I thought I was able to fucking roll out of that, apparently no. So 24 damage, it's more by like fucking 8. And it's so awful when I don't... The amount of heals I'm gonna have is gonna be literally nothing. Like, I may have to just look back on how it was in previous runs and then just state this run, well, ONS in this run was the absolute worst, because it pretty much is. Like, seriously, if I could do 116 per attack, this would go a lot smoothly, because that would be like 5 times the damage near enough. Like, roughly... Oh wait, no, not 5 times, double. I can't speak. Well, at least if I can, it's awful. It's like, if people say this is bad on fucking normal runs, Just make him suffer through this. Broken straight swords. Despite having great armor, can't. Oh god. Did Ornstein just fucking teleport there? It really did look like it. I see if. Oh, okay. I rolled behind and somehow he still reached. How? So I think the conclusion is that it's bad either way. Only difference being that I can at least hit more of on Smoke faster. Although, did you see how many rolls I did there? Because I knew Ornstein was gonna fucking attack me the way he did. I said I couldn't do much there. I was in the middle of an attack animation. How did that still attack me? I don't know sometimes. The hitboxes, even from this game, are weird. Yes, DS2, the most infamous. But even in this game, hitboxes are weird. Unless I'm just being dumb and no, it was perfectly normal. I couldn't tell you. It's in fucking lifetimes, not like I'm super analyzing something for 5 hours. I can get just under halfway, but the heals I fucking need are insane. Especially when I try and, like, you know, fucking roll our way out of that mood, and I just can't. I hate it. Yeah, I've got no heals, and I haven't even reached phase 2 yet. I have one other option, and the fact that I'm considering it is just bad within itself. My other option, it did definitely start great. My other option is to go so far back and try and get plus 14. Because that will at least increase damage output. It will take a while because it will be another fucking grind session. But at least it will be more damage. I couldn't tell you by how much, but we have 2 chunks already. So if we were to travel all the way back to fucking New Londo Ruins and travel quite a bit to get the very large Hember, we'd get at least plus 12, and then have to fucking grind my ass off just to get the other chunks. But then also I can get a free one. And then I guess I need another one. Cause how many free ones can you get? I don't know. I'm gonna have to fucking look it up. But obviously, I might as well get 2. 2 fucking Titanite chunks. Yeah, obviously, Dover Life's the best place to fucking get the chunks, but oh, you can get them off of the giants that open the gates to Sense Fortress. Oh wait, that does mean that I got one obviously from there, but then there's another one. The one that opens the gate itself for you to get into it. Yeah, you can use that one. And then okay, there's only one in the ruins, so that'd only be enough. Well, if I killed off the giant, that'd be enough for plus 13. And then I would have to get 2 extra from the fucking Dark Wraith Knight. Dark Wraith Knights. So, pretty much, more grinding. Because that's exactly what people signed up for when playing Dark Souls, a fucking action RPG with fancy parts in it. Okay, why is my fucking controller wire altered down? I don't know. I still have something to do at the end. It's just that there is something I need to do, which is open the main gates of Anor Londo. This is literally just so for when I come back, I'm not having to go through hell again. Well, I'm calling it hell because over there, that is super hell.